Alright guys, so this is going to be the new indoor setup. As you know, pretty much every year my indoor changes my setup for the indoor. This table is a little dirty because I set a tree right there just to kind of see how it was going to fit. So this is going to be again the inside setup. Um, there is this grow lights that I have, so I'm going to be hanging them at the top right over there, and I'm going to set a big tree right here. I have room for one or two small trees right here. I have room for about three, maybe four trees right here, and I have room for another one right there. And then what I think I'm going to do is possibly I might set like another right there in case that I need extra room. But for the main thing, I don't really have a lot of tropicals this year because again, my room is limited when it comes to setting up. So let me show you how I'm setting up everything. I mounted this little floating shelf and I'm going to be putting the lights. So far I brought some trees inside. What I'm using to hang the lights is just those curtain hangers, whatever things. I don't really like them too much. They're really visible. I'm going to try and see if I can find I guess like a better way of hiding the cables because they're really noticeable. So I just want to make sure that, they don't really show as much. But yeah, I think so far I still need to put two more lights right there. I might not have enough of those curtain hangers to add because I still need four. But yeah, I think it's looking very nice. And I'm going to have to get another smaller bench table to place two more trees that I have left outside. But so far, I think I'm liking it. And then once I turn on the lights, it's gonna look nice. All right, so this is what I have so far. I still think I need extra light because, oh well, I could just rotate the trees because as you can see, it's just shining on one side of the tree and the other one is more like shaded, but I guess I could just rotate them. But I'm running into a problem right here. I still have three more trees and they don't really fit too well. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to make this happen. Yeah, it's I really thought that I had enough room, but I guess I don't have enough room. It's always a pain when, changing to a indoor setup, not knowing the space that I have. So I really thought I had enough space, but I guess I don't. So I will have to kind of see what I can do to get that extra space. Okay, so here is the final setup. I did make some changes, however. As you might have seen, I had placed two of those lights right here, but there was not enough light. And I also had this grow light as well from last year. And I had it down here to, give some light to these guys. But it was just too, I don't know, just too bulky. It was just too much going on. And the little light thing would cover up the trees and wouldn't have really like a clean look, I would say. So yeah, I added the lights up there and they actually get a lot more light from the trees. And as you can see, there is tons of light now. And what I did, I put those other lights under the little shelf so I could get, light into the other guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little thing to hide this wire right here just to make it look a little more clean. Okay. So there it is. A lot cleaner. I added that little wire thing, hiding, whatever, whatever thing you call it. So yes, I think I'm finally done with my setup here. And as you can see, I have that guy right there. I think it's getting good light right there, so it should be good. And then as you can see, I got these guys down here. I might need, I don't know if I want to hide that other part of the wire. I might just leave it like that. Who knows? The white one doesn't really stick out too much. I just need to, that wire right there, I just need to have like some pins so I could, just kind of hide it at the top. So it's not just sticking out like that, and it's gonna look even more clean. But yeah, that's about it. This is my indoor bonsai setup for the winter. And let's see how the trees do. I have my temperature here, and I mean, I'm not really a person that likes, I really like warm temperatures, so I'm okay with 74 degrees. So yeah, I don't really like the cold, so I'm okay with a little bit of a warmer temperature. So let me know what you think. Comment down below if you have any tips on how else I can arrange, and subscribe